Chapman comes into senior night riding a 5-game win streak. They're taking on SCIAC rival Laverne. We will find out who the king of the jungle is. Panthers, Leopards, next on the Chapman Broadcast Network. Live here at Wilson Field at Ernie Chapman Stadium in Orange, California. The fans are rolling in. They're grabbing some food, finding their seats. They know it's going to be a battle here tonight as the Chapman Panthers host the Laverne Leopards. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, I'm Ken Paisley. Alongside me, Justin Maestas. Justin, Panthers are riding a 5-game win streak into tonight's contest, taking on Laverne Leopards, who are only 1-5 on the season. But before we delve into tonight's contest, let's look back on last week's victory against the Cal Lutheran Kingsmen.
Yeah, it was a very big win on the road for the Panthers. I mean, they went into a place where they haven't won since 1997, and they got the victory. Nick Isham and company really wanted this win, and they came out banging with a 7-0 lead with the 1-yard rush. Here's a dump-off pass here to Isaac Seymour to gain them back the lead after Panthers tied it up later in that first quarter. But Michael Leahy did not give up. He's a senior quarterback. He drove them down the field, and there's a dump-off pass there to Stancil. But Jeremiah McKibbins, one of the heads of that 3-headed monster, the Cerberus monster in the backfield, with a 69-yard rush to help put away the game, and the Panthers won 45-21. A huge victory on the road, and it showed a lot about their team getting the win.
Absolutely, taking on a historically dominant team in the SCIAC on their way to trying to achieve a SCIAC championship this season. Now, let's talk about tonight's contest against the Laverne Leopards, Justin. What are Chapman's keys to the games in tonight's contest?
Well, in order to stay undefeated here in conference, I think it's very important for them to feed McKibbins. I mean, he's one of their best players on offense. Get him the ball. He'll do really good things against his defense that tends to struggle against very good players. Also, shut down the pass against Laverne. Laverne's a very good offensive sided team. They have some very good players. They need to stop that offense quickly and also limit the turnovers. You don't want to give Laverne extra opportunities. Don't turn the ball over, don't make mistakes, and you'll come out here with a victory.
Yeah, they've got the 3rd most fumbles in the SCIAC conference right now. Justin, speaking of Laverne, let's take a look at the players to watch on their team.
Yeah, and here for the Leopards, I think it's very important to feed their best player the ball. John Lilly, 761 yards this season. There's 2 games this season where he's had over 200 yards, and one of them was a 274-yard performance in a loss against Whitworth. Also, their senior quarterback, Justin Gomez. 480 yards total this season. I think he's going to show his senior leadership and try to get this team the victory. I know he's telling his team motivational speeches. And also Nick Gutierrez, 3.5 sacks. He leads the team in sacks. The Leopards lead the conference in sacks. It's important for him to put pressure on Leahy.
And Justin, speaking of more players to watch, how about the Chapman side?
And here for the Panthers, Jeremiah McKibbins, once again. I mean, he's the man. He has 563 yards this season, 211 in the last game against Cal Lutheran. I mean, he's on a streak, and you can tell with that 10 total touchdowns. Michael Leahy, the senior quarterback, no lack of motivation for him here tonight. He's going to put on a good performance here tonight. And then Garrett Frediani, 3 sacks in total, and he can put some pressure out on Gomez. He's a very good defensive player.
And speaking of Chapman's dynamic offense, headed by Jeremiah McKibbins, we're going to send it down to our 3rd member of our broadcast team, Jules Algrodi. Jules?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're here at Wilson Field. Looks like we might have some rain tonight, which might actually propose some problems for the Laverne and Chapman teams. Fortunately for the Panthers, they run a lot of that offense right behind that 3-headed rushing monster made up of Cody Chappell, Kean Stancil, and of course Jeremiah McKibbins. McKibbins has had a monster year for the Panthers, recording 563 rushing yards. He's averaging 7.5 yards per carry, 94 yards per game, and leads the SCIAC with 10 touchdowns. Now, rain or shine, no sign of McKibbins slowing down. So Kent, Justin, I hope you guys brought your galoshes. Back up to you guys up in the box.
All right, thanks, Jules. It's the day after Halloween. Laverne should be afraid of Chapman's monsters in the backfield. The players are ready, the fans are ready, as opening kickoff is next when we come back here on the Chapman Broadcast Network. A beautiful night at Wilson Field, and welcome here to Wilson Field, ladies and gentlemen. We are just moments away from senior night kicking off between Chapman and Laverne. Justin, we spent a large portion of our pregame discussion talking about the ground attack of the Chapman Panthers, but we got to consider the lack of passing defense from Laverne, so I wouldn't be too surprised if Leahy dominates the air tonight.
Yeah, Leahy, I mean, he's such a great quarterback. 12-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. This is a defensive team in Laverne that gives up 327 yards per game. I mean, they're giving up NFL numbers to opposing quarterbacks.
And as we are set for kickoff here, Laverne will be having number 1, Kevin Messini. Number 10, August Buoncore kicking off. The kick is up, not a very deep kick. Fielded by the Panthers. Getting just across the 25, so Panthers will start with okay field position on their first drive of the game.
I'm surprised Stansel let that one bounce. I thought he was going to just take it on the run. I mean, he had the momentum, but kind of stutter-stepped, and that kind of stopped him a little bit more.
Appreciate the conservative approach. Just make sure you get the ball first. Don't give up any turnovers on the first play of the game.
That was one of the keys to the game.
Let's take a quick look at the Panther offensive lineup to start the game. Quarterback Michael Leahy as he is set here. And the shotgun rolls out to the right side. And he is sacked. Laverne leading the conference in sacks, dialing up the blitz on the first play of the game, knocking the Panthers back 7 yards. That'll be 2nd and 17 for the Panthers.
Yeah, this team knows how to rush the opposing quarterback. Like you said, they do lead the conference.
Panther wide receivers, Blair Jimerson, Spencer Jordan, and Sean Myers. Handoff goes to McKibbins as he's knocked down in the backfield. Knocking the Panthers another yard back, making it 3rd and 18 for the Panthers. The offensive line for the Panthers, the left tackle, junior Chris Hicks. Left guard, senior Chris Coladell. At the center spot, Jacob Spear. The right guard, Brandon Moss. Right tackle, Hunter Peterson, as Leahy is setting the shotgun. On a 3rd and very long, pass is batted down by the Leopards. Panther offense, not what we expected here early on.
Yeah, very good pressure there by Emmanuel Akosha. I mean, just putting pressure on the quarterback. A lot of players were in the backfield, or in the Panther backfield. And that's exactly what the Panthers, or the Leopards wanted, excuse me. They got in the backfield, they put pressure on Leahy. That first play, they got a sack, stopped McKibbins in the backfield. I mean, they're doing a great job here so far to start off this game.
Trujillo set to punt for the Panthers. The senior boots that one, lands just across midfield, takes a friendly Panther bounce. And the ball rolls to the 34. Nice punt right there by Trujillo. No return for the Leopards. So with this quick break, let's run through the Leopards starting offensive unit. At the quarterback, the senior, Justin Gomez. Running back, 24, Travis Sparks. Wide receivers, Andres Fernandez, Alex Villalobos, and John Lilly. Tight end, Brian Okereke. And the offensive line is composed of Juan Guerrero, Justin Schoenstein, as Gomez is set in the shotgun formation. He drops back to pass, quick out route, and that is caught by Lilly. Actually ruled incomplete on the play. So make it 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Rounding out the offensive line for the Leopards is Kyle Ellis, View Kitson, and John Fennings.
Really looking to where they put Lilly. He's on the far side right now. Player to watch if you're the Leopards.
Thrown to the left side. Tackle is made.
Gomez's pass completes on the line. Ellie's field almost. Coverage on the play.
So it'll be 3rd and 4 for Laverne. Set in the shotgun. Drops back to pass, throws across the middle, almost intercepted right there. Nice defensive play on the misplay by the tight end, Okereke.
And the Panthers almost came up with a turnover there. I mean, if you can't bat the ball out of the air, just get any type of fingertip on it. And that's what they did, almost created a turnover. It would have been big for the offense, but instead they forced a punt.
The teams trade 3 and outs to start the game. The punt is up, and it's a nice kick. Jemerson collects it, goes up the field, tackled from behind. Nice play right there by 13.
Blair Jemerson returns the punt from number 86, Russell Boucher.
And the Panthers starting offense. Left tackle, 63 Moss. Left guard, 55 Colladell. Right guard, 75 Pearson. Hicks, the right tackle, number 68. Spear, the center, and Leahy at the quarterback position. Leahy in the shotgun. Little screen pass to McKibbins. McKibbins getting the Panthers' first positive play from scrimmage, making it 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Nice quick screen pass.
And that's what you really want to see. Get the man the ball, McKibbins. I mean, they came out of this game a little stagnant, couldn't get anything on offense. I like to see this out of the first play.
Panthers, a quick offense here. Handoff to McKibbins on the right side. He gets across the first down line, making that the first time the chains have been moved in this contest. Nice little 3-yard run right there by McKibbins, cutting off the right side. Panthers looking to increase the tempo here on the offensive end.
Yeah, just get that first down. You don't want to pass the ball and get it incomplete. Get that first down, and you have many more options here on 1st and 10.
And Leahy fakes the handoff. Pass goes to the outside, and it is caught. Interception right there for Laverne. What a play right there by the quarterback. Actually by the safety, Hill. And what a dive on the play to get that one. Great effort by Hill, allowing the Leopards to take over in Panther territory.
Yeah, very nice play there. I mean, all the keys to the games are coming into play right now. I mean, they got pressure on Leahy. They got an interception here. To see this Leopard offense do work.
Laverne send the shotgun, plenty of time. Throws it deep in over his man. Right there, trying to target Fernandez.
And the thing about it is he was open, and more accurate pass, and it would have been a huge play. The Leopards would have almost been in the red zone. Fortunately enough here for the Panthers, it went incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness right there. After getting the interception and big play, trying to add another one on, really go for the throat. Again, set in shotgun. Sparks to his right, takes the handoff. He's up the middle. Plenty of room to work with. Breaks one tackle. Gets across the first down line. Nice 14-yard run right there by Sparks.
Yeah, and it was Sean Davey that Sparks threw off of him. Sparks, he tried to go for the tackle, but more bumped into him. You really want to see him wrap up the ball carrier either low, just try to get him down. Got a little more extra yardage.
Again, send the shotgun. Same play, a little handoff, and drives right through the Panther defender. So Laverne driving the ball very well here inside the Panther red zone for the first time tonight. 2nd and 2. And the screen pass to the outside. Caught in the backfield and down.
I like what Laverne's doing here on offense. They're spreading the field and creating more space out there. The corners are going to have to go more towards the sideline, so opens up the run game, and also, if you get a screen pass like that, you can open up the pass game.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
And there's a forward pass, too, so wouldn't have been ruled a fumble if he wouldn't have caught it.
Gomez in the shotgun. Hands off to Sparks. Sparks going on the right side. Cuts back and is brought down. Panthers able to make a big stand once the Leopards got into the red zone. So now with the ball at the 21.
Miles Ailes with the stop. Brings up 4th down.
Lined up for a just inside 40-yard field goal try. And that's what they're planning to do.
And if they do make this field goal, it would be another time where they had a lead in the game. I was talking to you earlier how they've had a lead in every single game except for one. It's holding on to that lead that has been the problem here for the Leopards this season.
And Blancourt online for the 39-yard field goal attempt. And the field goal attempt is blocked, but he may have jumped early as there's a penalty flag.
Field goal attempt blocked. Penalty flag on the play.
Yeah,
If he is ruled offside, that would be a Leopard 1st down.
And that would be huge. I mean, he got a great jump on it. It's just, did he go before the ball was snapped?
Offsides, defense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
And the referees agree. He jumped too early, so that will be a Leopard 1st down. Huge mistake right there for the Panthers.
Yeah, if he just would have waited maybe another second more, it would have been a perfect jump. I mean, just so close. You can't take that shot with a 4th and short.
And you're not going to beat the penalty flag when it's on the field. Gomez again lined up in shotgun. And the pass goes to the outside. Almost gaining the 1st down marker right there. Fernandez with a great effort.
Also got to give Villalobos on that far side, the receiver. Nice blocking there on the edge. And that's really important for those receiver screens. If your receivers block down or on the outside, you're going to get more yards. It won't be for a loss.
2nd down and 2.
Gomez in the backfield alongside Sparks. 3 wide receivers, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Scans the field, 4 on the play clock. And he hikes it. Goes to the right side, 1-on-1. Incomplete. Big play right there on the outside by 35 for the Panthers.
Yeah, and it would have been a touchdown, but he kept fighting there on the outside. Went for the ball. He saw this receiver, caught it in the end zone, just went after it. As we look here on the screen, the back was to the player. Just moving those hands, brilliant play there on the outside.
And again, Gomez hands the ball off. That'll be a 1st down, making it 1st and goal from the 3 for the Leopards.
Sparks the ball carrier, brought down by Thomas Shiro. Good enough for a Leopard 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3.
It's going to be interesting to see what kind of play call the Leopards use here. Are they going to smash it down the middle, or are they going to try to pass it to the outside?
Gomez hands it off to Sparks, who is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So make that a 2nd and 3 for the Leopards.
Got to give Miles Ailes credit. He got got great penetration against the line, got in the backfield and put Sparks down. He's getting past his offensive lineman. And that's what you want to see on 4th down conversions. The linebacker's getting penetration.
Takes the hike and sacked in the backfield, making a party of Panthers, bringing them down.
Yeah, great play call here by the Panthers defensively. I mean, it's a short down yardage, brought all the pressure in the backfield. I saw about 8 guys immediately rush towards the quarterback. They wanted him, Gomez, to make a play quickly. He didn't. He took the ball inside, and all those black jerseys in his face.
Huge stand so far for the Panthers. Now 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. See if the Panthers crank up the pressure again. Gomez scanning the field. 3 on the play clock, takes the hike. Pass again, goes to the outside and is too far. May have had a potential for PI right there, Justin, but since it was so overthrown, there was no chance.
Yeah, no chance. We saw earlier here in the drive where they went over to Lilly and the ball was knocked out of his hands. This time he was by himself. Oh, again, try to get it to your best player in the end zone. And that's what Laverne tried to do. Didn't work out for them, but at least they have an easier field goal.
So that offsides penalty amounts to taking off 15 yards from the field goal try. After the key stand by the Panther D, the kick is up, and it is good. So Laverne strikes first, making it a 3-0 Leopard lead.
Yeah, another nice jump there by Devin Kelly, who got called for the offside earlier in the drive. He timed it correctly this time, didn't quite get to the kicker, but I mean, you like to see that come off the edge, and we've seen the Panthers block a couple one, and we saw one last week against Cal Lutheran.
Yeah, taking care of business on the 25-yard field goal attempt. Panthers now with the opportunity to respond here on senior night.
I'm interested to see how this Leopard defense responds. I mean, of course, we want to focus on the Panthers, but Laverne, again, they've had leads in every single game except for one, and a lot of that's been because of their defense. Their defense need to have a good game. They had a great first down drive, and actually first 2 drives of the game.
And a much better kick from the first kickoff on this one. Going to the outside and plenty of room to work with, getting past the 35 right there. Great return by Stansel.
Yeah, we talked about how Leahy has no shortage of motivation. Keen Stansel also. I mean, he's been here for a while. I mean, he's been all over the field. I mean, he was the quarterback here for the Panthers, but you know, he just wants to do anything to help this Panther team win. Returning kicks, he'll be the 3rd running back on the depth chart. He's doing a great job.
Panthers again returning to the offense. Leahy right at the line of scrimmage. Hands it off to McKibbins. McKibbins bounced on the outside, but dirty laundry has been thrown onto the field. And with the ref trying to spot the flag, very high a chance it's going to be a holding call here, Justin.
Yeah, and I mean, even with the hold, there is nowhere to go for McKibbins. I actually think that they threw the flag twice. There might be 2 fouls here on the play.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 91, 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
All right, bad call from the press box, but the Panthers will absolutely take it, moving 15 yards on the play. Inching very close to Leopard territory.
And it's those kind of mistakes here by the defense. I mean, they had the Panthers stopped for a 2nd and long, but it says a first down from the midfield.
Lee again hands it off to McKibbins, who drives up the middle. Quality 5-yard run right there. But Justin, we're seeing a lot of packing the box right now from the Leopards. They're putting 7, 8 guys up the middle, really challenging the Panthers to run. And again, they've got 10 in the box right here. And the Panthers are still going to run anyways as McKibbins moves forward for 2 yards. But still, it's incredibly difficult to gain any yards on the ground when you got 10 people right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, they knew what the game plan coming in is to stop the 3-headed monster in the backfield, McKibbins, Stansel. I mean, they just want them to have not a good game here tonight. They want Leahy to pass the ball.
Down about the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
And Leahy is set. He fakes the handoff to McKibbins, rolls out to the right side, cuts back into the middle, still on his feet, but brought down by the Leopards. Tackles made by 13, and we have a quick story from our sideline reporter, Jules.
Okay.
Jules?
Brought down at the 49-yard line.
I spoke to a few linemen before this game, and they mentioned to me how important this game was because it was senior night, and they wanted to send these players out with a bang. They had a strong week of practice, and were going strong into this game against Laverne. Not sure what the slow start can be attributed to. Laverne has come out pretty hot. Hopefully Chapman settles down and gets some stops on defense. Guys?
And a beautiful punt right there for the Panthers. Struggling in the offensive end. The battle of field position going in the Panthers' favor there as the Leopards will start on the 6-yard line.
I can't quite tell who it was, but the Panthers were blocking downfield and pushed one of the blockers for Laverne into the receiver. That's why the ball was able to bounce all the way to towards the goal line inside the 5.
Leopards getting onto the field here with 15 seconds on the play clock. Gomez is going to have to hurry them up a little bit here as he scans the field. Hike, and the handoff goes to Sparks, who cuts the outside, and good tackle from behind right there for the Panthers, but he had a lot of breathing room right there, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, when he got bounced to the outside, there was a ton of room. There was about only 2 or 3 jerseys out there.
And a quick snap. Panthers were not set on the defensive end. Nice decision by Gomez to hustle up the offense. Getting another first down for the Leopards. Once again in no huddle. Gomez sets. Go to the well until the well is dry. Justin running again. Making a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and that well is still full because they keep going at it, and it's working too. They're gaining good yardage on each run, and it's going to help set up that passing offense that we were talking about earlier.
They have the 4th best offense in Division III right now, averaging 497 yards a game, and we're seeing why here. Able to gain yards however they want, and it looks like a false start on the play.
Offense number 58, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
See if this penalty can stall out the drive, making it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I mean, penalties really do hurt drives, and even though the Leopards are playing fantastic here in this first quarter, let's see how much penalties come into play later here in this game.
Gomez setting the shotgun. Looking to throw outside, he does, and he passes it to Villalobos. Makes the grab, making it the first 3rd down of the drive. It will be 3rd and 5.
I mean, open space right there for Villalobos. I mean, I think the Panthers gave him that little space just so they wouldn't get behind him. Important 3rd down here early in this game.
Gomez again, scanning the field. He's very patient. Takes the snap. Plenty of time. Looks to the outside, fakes the pass, then runs it for a yard. So the Panthers able to stop the drive, making it 4th down. Laverne head coach Chris Crick sending out the punt unit.
Yeah, but going back to that last play, I mean, that's what you call a coverage sack right there. Gomez had nowhere to go, and the pressure wasn't even that relevant. He had Gomez just try to run forward, get as much as he could because none of his receivers were open downfield.
Unique punt formation here for the Leopards. They've only got their line. There's no one behind to the punt, and they got 4 runners. A nice kick out to the corner, trying to prevent any Chapman return, and that's what it will do. Bounces out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Panthers starting field position of 35, 24, and 25 so far tonight. Really not able to do much. Have not successfully gotten into Leopard territory yet, and this is one of the worst defenses in Division III.
Yeah, I mean, last week against Cal Lutheran, they also do have not that great of defense. It took a while for this Panther offense to kickstart themselves, and it was kickstarted after a huge play. Let's see if Coach Bob Owens calls maybe a long pass down the field, make Leahy kickstart this offense.
Leahy with 2 running backs to his side. Handoff goes to Chappell on the left side. He bounces around. Ruled down. Ball did come out, but he was ruled down. Fumble caused by the ground. Panthers are going to their run. It's their 3-headed attack. They know they've got 3 great running backs in the stable, but they are not able to break loose right now.
Man, I mean, with this type of offense, your running game is key, even though you do have Leahy, a great quarterback.
Again, the handoff goes to Chappell, who runs into the middle. Very vanilla offense so far for the Panthers, consistently going to either short passes or runs just the outside.
Yeah, I mean, and Laverne have that all covered here so far. I mean, great tackle there by Anthony Aguero. The Clay Matthews-esque hair.
It's 3rd and 4 for the Panthers as the first quarter is coming near to a close here. Screen pass for McKibbins. Cuts back up the middle. The second effort will get him the first down. Bringing it to the 36. We'll see if the Panthers get one more play off. The clock stops for the chains to move, but with 28.5 seconds left, this could very well be the end of the first quarter. Although Leahy is lining up for another play. 1st and 10 Panthers at their own 36. And the hike goes to McKibbins, who runs up the middle. That'll be a gain of 2 yards. And that will mark the end of the first quarter.
Makes you wonder here in the second half if they're setting up a play action.
And at the end of the first quarter, the Panthers struggling to move the ball on offense, haven't gotten it into Leopard territory. When we come back, we'll see if the Panthers can get this drive to continue here on the Chapman Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Terrell Dawberry, senior running back. I'm Blair Jimerson, senior wide receiver.
Hi, I'm Sam Layton, senior outside linebacker, and you're watching
You're watching
the Chapman Broadcast Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wilson Field, where your Panthers are trailing 3-0 against the Laverne Leopards. Here at the start of the second quarter, Leahy takes the snap, fakes the handoff, runs to the outside. He had a man open deep, but instead gets the shorter conversion. Beautiful play to Myers on the outside, getting across into Leopard territory for the first time tonight.
And it was Spencer Jordan who is open downfield, but the reason why Leahy couldn't throw it to him is because his whole body, he would have had to turn his whole body and make the throw. That's what's so tough about throwing it on the run when you have a right-handed quarterback.
Good 14-yard pass right there. Leahy drops back off the fake handoff. Going up the middle. The pass is dropped. Jimerson, had he completed the catch, had all the room in the world. Beautiful pass right there for Jimerson.
And Jimerson had his man beat. I mean, we were wondering when we were going to see that play action pass, and that's where they got it there. Jimerson was open, just bobbled it. I mean, he had to run to the ball, just off his fingertips.
Leahy right behind Spears, the center, hands it off, going to the outside and getting the first down. Beautiful run right there for Chappell. Finally getting a run that goes in and just cuts out to work for the Panthers. And that's what happens, Justin, when you're willing to open up and go deep, force them to move some men out of the box.
Yeah, and you're seeing this offense really starting to move well.
8 men in the box right here. Leahy fakes the handoff again, rolls out to his right, throws the outside. Jimerson with the grab and the catch. Another first down for the Panther offense that is woken up, and a late flag in the backfield.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Michael Frias. Either a hands to the face or a late hit.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 98, hands to the face, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
So after the 12-yard completion, tack on 15 more. Although it should probably be half the distance to the goal. However, doesn't look like they're going to do it that way, so Panthers take the ball at the 12. Leahy is set. Takes the handoff, goes up the middle. Panthers running game now successfully driving forward, forcing defenders to move back. Make that a 5-yard run. See how the Panthers do in the Leopard red zone. Leopards have 1 field goal when entering Panther red zone territory. Leahy again behind the center, hands it off to Chappell. Chappell on the right side, cuts back into the middle. And that will be 3rd and 2. Excuse me, 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Let's see what Coach Bob Owens dials up in this situation. He's got Chappell in the backfield. Leahy again, hands it off to Chappell. Chappell gets across the 2, continuing to pile forward. He'll be marked down at the 1-yard line, so Panthers, pretty ideal situation for a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, you have a lot of options there at the 1-yard line, but really what made that play happen, what had get them the first down is Stance's little sidestep right here. Saw the man get in the backfield, and that sidestep helped him get past the man. It would have been 4th and 2. He would have been stopped in the backfield.
Leahy takes the handoff, or gives it to Chappell, who is stuffed.
That man again, Anthony Aguero. He's such a great player, and even when he doesn't get to the tackles, I mean, he's just putting hits on these blockers. He's such a physical linebacker.
So make it 2nd and goal from the 2 for the Panthers. Leahy takes the handoff, goes to Chappell, who is stuffed in the backfield. Also got tripped up by the turf monster. Looking a little gimpy at the end of the play. McKibben's checking in for him. So it'll be 3rd and 3, or 3rd and goal from the 4, excuse me.
Yeah, it looked like right when he got the handoff, he got his ankle jammed on the turf, and that one definitely does hurt. I mean, he's able to walk it, but like you said, definitely with a little bit of a limp.
Panthers need a hustler to get the play off. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Leahy in the shotgun. McKibben's to his right. 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap. Goes out the left side for Jimerson on the screen pass. He's got room, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And Sean Myers, even there on the outside, made the block so Jimerson can get outside and have open space. Great block there by Myers and by the combination of both Leahy and Jimerson. Finally got away from the run.
And you can't underlook the block right there on the outside for Jimerson. Beautiful block right there by 83. Setting up his route to the end zone. The extra point is up and booking 7-3. Panther lead with 11:25 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
And we came into this one expecting a barn burner. I mean, 7-3.
And we have a quick update from Jules on the sideline. Jules?
Chapman Athletics can be found at our newly redesigned website, chapmanathletics.com.
Thanks, guys. Now, this is an uncharacteristically sort of slow start for the Chapman Panthers, this last touchdown notwithstanding. And that's put a lot of pressure on the Chapman defense. And Laverne has been running that no-huddle, very quick offense. So it's put a lot of pressure on them. But I was standing on the sideline. I heard senior tight end Anthony Izakuni shouting at cornerback Drew DeMarco saying, dig in 2-6, let's go. So it's really a team effort here. Looks like Chapman's been able to turn it around. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jules. Good to hear that the Chapman team is bearing down, picking up the energy here at the 2nd quarter. Kickoff is up and caught by Leopards at the 20. Almost breaks the tackle at the 25, but he is brought down. Mark it at the 26 for the Leopards.
Now let's see how this Chapman defense responds. I mean, they have so much amped up energy now after they gained the lead. Let's see how they do. Let's see, will they put pressure here on Gomez? Will they do a better job stopping the run?
Their lone scoring drive of the night was an 8-play, 41-yard drive. They're going to have to go a lot further than this one, only scoring off a turnover. Gomez takes the snap, hands off to Sparks. Sparks on the left side only gains a yard. Great coverage by the Panther D.
Yeah, they almost had him tackled in the backfield. Nick Migioni got in the backfield, but a nice move there by Sparks to spin around him and at least gain something, which was originally going to be nothing.
All right, and the Panthers' last drive. Nice little 4-9 pass-to-run split. We've seen a lot of rushing plays early on that were not effective. 76 yards, taking 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and putting up 7 points from it. Takes the snap, plenty of time, throws over the middle, and incomplete to Sparks.
Nice job by the Chapman defense once again. Migioni almost got a fingertip on it and almost tipped it up to another one of the linebackers. Chapman defense has really responded after the first couple drives. Looking real good.
Gomez lined up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, with Sparks in the backfield. 3rd and 9 situation for the Leopards. Takes the snap, a lot of pressure, runs up the middle though, and he's got room, cutting back to the outside, and he will get the first down.
Gomez with the keeper. Knocked out of bounds by Miles Anderson.
Nice move there by Gomez. I mean, he had nowhere to go with the ball, and the Panthers were putting pressure out in the backfield. He had to run with it. See, as you can see there on the outside, he had to step forward. He saw some space, had to cut it to the outside, and he was a few yards short, but nice nifty move to get the first down.
And the Panthers will take a timeout here after the first down. So Justin, now your Panthers, you had that opportunity to get that 3 and out, really hold on to that momentum. Now the Leopards able to break through with a QB run after a broken play to get that first down. So you got to love the momentum the Panthers are getting, but they got to find a way to hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 3rd and long also, which was another thing. I mean, it would be something else if it was a 3rd and short, but 2 straight plays to start off the drive. You did well to get in the backfield and put pressure.
Now let's take a quick look at scores around the SCIAC right now. Cal Lutheran losing to Claremont Mudscripts 30-37. Redlands absolutely pulverizing Whittier 40-3. And Occidental still in progress, leading 14-7 over Pomona Pitzer. Pomona Pitzer, who Chapman smashed in the homecoming game. See how that game turns out as the night goes on.
Yeah, and I was watching that Claremont game and Cal Lutheran game. The rain really did affect that game, and Nick Isham was very close till the end, though.
And now back to the action on the gridiron. Gomez set in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left, and the handoff to who else? Sparks cutting up the middle on the right side. Panther defense doing a much better job against Sparks now up front. Only a 1-yard gain on that one, making it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, you'll definitely take a 1-yard run any day of the week. And like you said, they're doing a great job now here. I mean, Sparks was just running all over the field, had a lot of holes on the outside, even in the inside, just getting 4 or 5 yards each run. But here in the second quarter, Chapman have figured a way to limit that a little bit.
Gomez in shotgun in the backfield. Little fake sweep on the outside, but it will be a screen for him. Nice catch by Fernandez, still on his feet and knocked out of bounds. So that'll be 3rd and 5 for the Leopards. Good play to stay with Fernandez as he went in motion across the field.
Yeah, and it was a good gain also there by Laverne. I mean, they made it more of a manageable 3rd down. And here's where you go and win games on the road, here with 3rd down conversions. If you look at the numbers after each single game, usually the team with the better 3rd down conversion wins.
Gomez set. Plenty of time again. Throws the outside, and that pass is ruled complete, but just short on the spot. Looks like a 4th and 1 at the 46.
And I got to tell you, it's Drew DeMarco who made that tackle, and a great job by timing it. I mean, he saw the player open in front of him, and he saw Gomez was going to pass it to him, so he immediately sprinted towards the intended target, tackled him right before that first down marker. If he didn't do that initial sprint, it would have definitely been a first down here for the Leopards.
And a timeout called by head coach Chris Crick. There was only 7 seconds left as they were sprinting to the line of scrimmage. Give more time for offensive coordinator Richard Warsell to set up, and we're going to take a quick break here on the Chapman Broadcast Network with your Panthers leading 7-3 with 8:28 to go in the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wilson Field as the Leopards face a key down here, 4th and 1 from their own 46, and it's a punt. Deciding to change their mind, and there was no one in the backfield, so nice play for the field position battle, and the Panthers will take over at their own 6-yard line. Now Justin, Panthers again, pinned back deep, but have been able to drive the ball now, so we'll see how their play calling is effective by being so deep in their own territory.
Yeah, and you'll see the way they're going to be playing the rest of the second quarter by this first play here. Will they continue to stick with that run, what they did in that first quarter? They did struggle, but now that the passing game has been successful, they maybe can go back to their original plan and run the ball with those 3 very good running backs.
And the Panthers getting set. Leahy in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Stancil. Cuts back in, getting 4 yards on the play.
And that kind of run takes a little bit more time. But, I mean, it's still as effective. Just want to get the ball to your best players. I mean, they want to start to pull away a little bit right here.
And up the middle for the... Let's see, what do they signal? They are moving the chains forward. First down, Panthers.
Yeah, and there was that first good run here by the Panthers to when the Leopards were expecting it. I think they're going to keep running the ball and surprise them with the pass later on.
And Leahy fakes the handoff, keeps it himself for a couple yards on that one, making it 2nd and 8 for the Panthers at their own 20. 7:25 to go here in the second quarter.
And it's been more of Stancil here in this game more than McKibbins. I'm wondering if that's more because McKibbins is a junior and Stancil is a senior. But I mean, still, Stancil has been doing good here on this drive, gaining a couple yards and even that first down.
Leahy in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Stancil. Pass over the middle. In and out of the hands of Myers.
A very similar play to what we saw Jimerson drop earlier here in this game. I mean, the play action pass. We knew it was coming eventually. Leahy had to hurry the pass a little bit, and it almost was a spectacular catch there by Myers, who had to make almost a Willie Mays-esque kind of catch over his head. Just didn't work out for him.
It was in his hands. He was looking forward, and the ball just stayed behind him on the ground. That'll be 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. As Leahy again drops back, forced out of the pocket, scrambling to his right, trying to create a play here. Throws it in an attempted pass to Spencer Jordan, but well out of bounds, so the Panthers will have no choice but to punt here, unless they're like the St. Louis Rams. But in 4th and 8, a little too bold to go for that strategy.
Yeah, you're not playing the Seahawks here. You're playing a team that's 1-5, and you're undefeated here in Sky High Conference. You want to punt the ball away. You don't want to do anything crazy at this point of the game. Don't panic. And that's what Leahy, he didn't panic. He threw the ball away. He didn't want a turnover to happen. Live to play another down.
So Trujillo set to punt here. Gets it off cleanly. Nice punt right there. A lot of height. Fair catch, wait for, and the Leopards will take over at the Panther 40. And so we're going to take a quick look at Laverne. Facts about their school. As located in Laverne. What a shocker. Founded in 1891. They got 2,682 kids in the school, 19 NCAA athletic teams, and a couple notable alumni. Anthony Zeiker, Larry Keenan, and Dan Quinsbury. Now Leopards set to take over on the offensive end. Gomez fakes the handoff to Sparks, and the pass goes way out of bounds, but also Fernandez lit up.
Yeah, it was uncatchable there on the outside. I mean, good thing it wasn't catchable. I mean, I take that back. He got hit anyways. I mean, a very nice hit on the outside. I think that was a chase to Mashiro.
Gomez is set in the shotgun. The snap ends up just short, but he's able to collect it and hand it off to Sparks, who runs all the way for the first down.
Tell you, on the tackle, they almost hit the ball and it almost came out, but Sparks did a good job to just hold on to it. See, if you look here, the tackle was right where the football was. Definitely had to have that second arm onto it just in case you don't want to turn the ball over when you're already at midfield.
Gomez in the backfield. Drops back, quick outside pass, and that is caught by Arellano.
Nice tackle here from the backside here by the Panthers. Quickly got there to an intended target. The pass to the outside quickly. The Panthers closed down the space, made sure he had no room to run anywhere. Second and long.
Frediani, one of our keys players of tonight's game, with the big tackle right there, making it no gain. And the shotgun, fakes the handoff, fakes the screen pass, goes over the middle, and he was wide open right there. But fortunately, overthrown for the Panthers.
Yeah, he was open, and Garcia almost dropped it in the bread basket, but Connor Larkin was on his way, full speed. Maybe in the corner of his eye, the receiver saw the safety coming over. Important third and long here for the Leopards.
Leopards able to convert the last third and long. Gomez in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, goes across the middle, and thrown behind Lilly. You throw that in front of Lilly, a lot of space to operate, and Gomez is really struggling to complete these 15, 20-yard passes, and if he completes only one of them, it's a huge problem for the Panthers.
Yeah, it really is, and the players are getting open. I mean, he was open. There's not a Panther within 4 yards of him, but Connor Larkin, I mean, I think Gomez was lucky that Larkin was going towards the receiver, not looking at the ball, because that almost would have been a pick six if he would have kept his eye on the ball.
And Butcher lined up for the punt. Again, no secondary defenders for them, or blockers, excuse me. Jefferson thought about catching on the run, let it go. And we have a penalty flag on the play.
I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was right when the ball was kicked. Don't know if it was a holding or what.
And it's going to be a holding penalty. They're asking Coach Owens where he wants it to be enforced.
Holding on the kicking team, number 15, 10-yard penalty, replay, fourth down.
Smart decision by Coach Owens right there. Let's redo the kick. No one likes the ball at their own 10-yard line. See if we can do something better here.
Yeah, and you give your defense here an opportunity to maybe block the kick like they did earlier. I mean, it was on a field goal, but still, players getting in the backfield. It can be a huge play. Panthers only up 7-3. The Leopards have to move all the way back.
This is a 4th and 20 for the Leopards on the punt attempt. Butcher lining up again after a good punt there. The kick is up and is a much shorter kick. Blair Jamerson signaling not to catch it. Takes a Leopard bounce, ends up at the 25, so the re-kick benefits the Panthers 15 yards. Panthers taking over at their own 25. And for an update on Jeremiah McKibbins, we go down to our talented sideline reporter, Jules.
Now, despite Chapman's lead, the vibe on the sideline feels very unsubtle. There's a lot of, there was a few drop passes. The vibe down here just seems a little uncertain. I even heard Jeremiah McKibbins run off the sideline saying it's a little rough out there. Laverne's really packing the box, trying to dissuade Chapman from running the ball. But I also heard him say we just got to keep grinding, keep pounding, keep running the ball. Guys?
Great play, just incomplete by Stansfeld. There was all the room in the world right there. He had so much breathing room. Myers would have been able to go all the way, but just overthrown by Stansel.
Yeah, this time it wasn't the receiver's fault. We saw 2 long throws, play-action throws that were just off the fingertips of the receiver. This time, it was the running back who made the play. He used to play quarterback, just a little bit rusty after a couple years.
As Jules mentioned, Panthers really getting frustrated by being unable to catch those 15, 20-yard passes. Handoff goes to Jeremiah McKibbins. He gains 3 yards.
And that makes you question maybe the reason why Stansel was in there for so long. Make Laverne realize, you know what, they're going to go with Stansel, which set up that long flea flicker, I guess you can say. But go back to McKibbins right after that. Let's see how much longer McKibbins is going to be the main primary running back.
And the double pass was really caught by the fact Panthers will run a couple successful screen plays to the outside for their running backs, and Myers man covering a bit. Leahy steps back in the shotgun. Nice slant route and caught. Converted for the first down. Gilbo with the catch.
Such a big play here on 3rd down for Leahy in this offense. It would have been a 4th down on a punt deep in their own end. This time you move the chains, and even if you do have to punt here and get a 4th down, you'll give the Leopards worse field position.
We have an injury on the field here for the Leopards on the outside. Looks like it might be Macias. Excuse me, no, it's Josh Hardy, the sophomore from Amador Valley. He gets off the field. Hopefully he's okay. And now the Panthers are looking at 4:03 to go on the clock. Plenty of time to operate here towards the end of the first half with a 1st and 10 from their own 38.
And that might kickstart them a little bit. We thought that maybe initially after that first touchdown scoring drive, but still been a little stale. See if that running play comes back into play.
Leahy with the handoff to McKibbins on the right side. Trying to gain the edge, gets just to the edge, gaining a couple yards on the play. Leopards with good coverage though, making it a 3-yard gain for McKibbins.
And what this running game also does, it takes a lot of time off the clock as McKibbins just couldn't get to the outside. That stiff arm got him a little bit of extra yardage, but nice tackle there by Laverne.
As you mentioned, the clock ticking, 3:20 to go here. Panthers have 2 timeouts. The clocks do stop when the chains move. So still plenty of time, no need to change the offense. Pass goes over the middle, and you gotta look, and there it is. Clearly offensive pass interference on the crossing route, pass attempt at Gilbo.
Yeah, I was gonna be shocked if that wasn't gonna be thrown.
Pass interference, defense number 35, 15-yard penalty. Automatic, 1st down.
Maybe it was it was uncatchable, but it definitely was, and Jimerson was pushed off the ball before it got to him.
Gilbo definitely would have had an opportunity to make a play had he not been basically tackled before the ball got to him. So, good call by the referees. Panthers move into Leopard territory with 3:09 to go here. Ball at the Leopard 44. Leahy in the shotgun. And the handoff goes to McKibbins, who goes to the left side of the field. Can't get to the edge, brought down at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10.
They're getting the guy the ball. It's just not working here so far. I mean, we've seen a lot of big plays downfield, and it's being set up here by these plays, but I mean, just great tackling here on the outside by those Laverne DBs.
Yeah, the DBs and cornerbacks getting through wide receiver blocks on these outside run attempts. Chappell with the ball now. He cuts up the middle, and he's got fresh legs, breaking out of the stable for a 9-yard run. His helmet is knocked off, but that'll be 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. NCAA rules when the helmet comes off. He has to come out for the play, so it'll be 3rd and 1 with Stancil in the backfield. 3 wide receiver set with 2:25 to go here. 4 down territory right here, Justin, for the Panthers. Handoff goes to Stancil, and he is stuffed up the middle. Let's see the spot. He may have been able to spin around and get the marker, or get to the first down yardage mark, and they're waving him forward.
Yeah, it really was close. Didn't really get much, but the few inches that he did get, I mean, was enough to get that first down, and that's what all the Panthers really wanted. They have the whole playbook in front of them now. Time to go downfield and get some points.
Now, interesting play clock mistake here, Justin. The clock never stopped when they moved the chains. This has cost Chapman about 10 seconds. As they set here, 1:45 to go here. Leahy in the shotgun. He's got Stancil to his right. Fakes the handoff. And he gets the pass. It's caught by Stancil. And that'll be a 3-yard gain and stopping the clock. Great play by Leahy right there to really extend the play out.
Yeah, Leahy didn't have the option there. Stancil was just still trying to get open. It was a slow developing play, but Leahy kept running to the outside and kept to the very last moment. He still had the ball when he was getting tackled to the ground. Nice throw.
Leahy looking to the sideline for the play call here on 2nd and 7 from the Leopard 30. Fakes the handoff to McKibbins, rolls out to his right, plenty of room, fakes the throw, gets across the first down line. He'll be marked down at the 21.
Yeah, just trying to, that pump fake was just only trying to get the DB to stutter just a little bit as Leahy got to the outside. He has receivers, had one-on-one options downfield, but I think Leahy realized, no, I can get the first down right here. Exactly what he did.
Panthers now in Trujillo's field goal range with 1:10 to go here. Steps back to pass across the middle. Wide open, brought down at the 1. Izakune, the tight end with the big play. He'll be marked down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. 1:01 to go. 2 timeouts for the Panthers. Justin, Panthers struggled from 1st and goal at the 1 last time they were in this position.
Yeah, let's see if they run the ball up the middle again. They did it twice in a row, started off.
Handoff goes to McKibbins up the middle, and no problems this time. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's a huge score here right before halftime. I mean, it was a 1-score game, but that might kick you up in the second half. A little touchdown run. I mean, there's more space here this time than it was last time the Panthers were in the red zone. McKibbins and the blockers did a good job there.
Trujillo, the senior, lining up his 2nd extra point attempt of the evening. Clean snap, clean kick, right through the uprights. 14-3 Panther lead with 50.4 seconds to go here in the first half. And we're going to take a quick break here before the kickoff with your Panthers leading 14-3. And the Panthers are getting set to kick off here on senior night. 50.4 seconds left in the half. With 2 timeouts, see if the Leopards can get any magic done here at the end of the half. Kickoff is a low line drive. Gets past the Leopards, who kneel down in the end zone. Smart decision right there. And let's take a look at the last drive for the Panthers. 7 rush plays, 3 pass plays. It's been about the balance they've had all night long. 75 yards for the score. Taking up 4 minutes and 13 seconds of time, limiting the Leopards' ability to have any chance to score here. They take over at the 25-yard line.
And I tell you, every one of those 3 passing plays had potential for big plays. That seems to be the game plan here in the first, or so far for the Panthers. Run the ball, try to get the big play downfield.
Gomez with the fake handoff to Sparks. He'll take it himself. He's brought down at the 29-yard line.
Gomez with the keeper.
A little extracurricular activity on the outside. DeMarco getting after it with Lilly on the outside.
You do want to see a little extracurricular stuff, I mean, by both teams. I mean, Laverne, they have an opportunity to come out here with the W if they continue playing well.
And this should snap from the shotgun, almost picked off right there for the Panthers. Layton almost snagged it. It'll be 3rd and 6 with 10.1 seconds to go.
Yeah, I tell you, my eyes opened up when I saw that they were going to pass it. I knew they were going to try to at least go downfield to try to get some more points. And that almost boded well for Chapman because they almost got an interception in Laverne territory. That would have given them more time to get more points.
Would have given them a chance with about 1 play left, but now the handoff goes to Sparks, and he is brought down just short of the first down marker. And make it 0 seconds left in the first half, so your Panthers take a 14-3 lead here at the end of the first half. Coming up, we have the Panther halftime report. Stay tuned on the Chapman Broadcast Network. Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. They're putting 3 seconds back on the clock because they ruled that he would have gotten a first down. We've got Coach Owens with all of his players around him running off the field. A couple whistles every now and then trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, a lot of confused heads here. We just saw both teams standing around wondering what they're supposed to do. Are they supposed to walk back to their locker rooms?
Now, I understand if it's 4th down, Coach Owens might have wanted to call a timeout to possibly have a punt return attempt. But, and that's kind of what it looks like. You have the Leopards coming onto the field. You have Jimerson, the punt returner, deep. So see if the Panthers bring an all-out blitz right here on the punt return attempt. He's just going to keep it himself, run out the clock, gets the first down, and now that will mark the end of the first half. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back with the halftime report here on the Chapman Broadcast Network.
Give me some
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wilson Field here on Senior Night for your Chapman Panthers. I'm Ken Paisley alongside Justin Maestas. And Justin, Panthers leading 14-3, doing some great stuff on the ground, holding off the Leopards. Let's run through some of the highlights of the first half.
Yeah, it's been a very close game since early on. I mean, as you see here, a handoff up to McKibben, but I mean, he just couldn't get going early. Verne was all over him defensively. He got a few nice runs. I mean, McKibben so far this game, 9 rushes for 20 yards. I mean, it's been a very close game. Panthers got a touchdown late with Jeremiah McKibben's 1-yard rush, which made it 14-3. Besides that, it's still a very close game. Cody Chappell also having himself a good game, 9 rushes for 39 yards. One of our key players of the game, Michael Leahy, I mean, 8 for 13 passing, and right there was one of his big completions for 72 yards over to Esekune. So, I mean, very close game. Chapman have been doing a good job on offense, but, I mean, gonna get more points up on the board. On the other side for the University of Laverne, I mean, their running game has been doing pretty well, and also their defense. I've been really surprised with their defense. They've been doing a good job. Haven't got too many sacks, but...
Yeah, the Panther defense only giving up points after a turnover. We're going to our talented sideline reporter, Jules, for a quick update on the field.
Thanks, guys. It is senior night tonight here at Wilson Field, and Chapman is graduating 23 seniors. That's enough to field an offense and a defense with a sub. Now, this group of guys has really made an impact on the Chapman football program, and it's definitely been an upward trend since their freshman year, 2011. That team finished just below 500. Fast forward to this year, where this team is sitting in a position, if this leads hold, to go undefeated into Redlands, presumably to play for their first ever SCIAC championship. A lot riding on this team. These seniors have really made their mark on Panther football. Back to you guys up in the booth.
Thanks for the update, Jules. You gotta love when you have so many seniors really leading the way for your team, showing you how to do it. They've been battle-tested the past few years, being so close to winning the SCIAC a couple times, just unable to successfully get it done, and really looking forward, Justin, to making it happen this year in their final run.
Yeah, and they thought early on that this was going to be their year, but you know what? They said this is like every other season. We got to get every win as possible, and this game's no different. I mean, hopefully they didn't look over this 1-5 team. This is a very good Laverne squad. We said it, they're better than their record shows.
Yeah, Justin, looked like they might have at the start, but as Jules reported at the end of the first quarter, they had a quick talk amongst themselves saying, hey, we're here right now, let's take care of business today. And so they've stepped it up in the second quarter, giving up no points, putting up 14. See if that trend continues. Taking a look at the game summary here. Panthers dominating the rushing game, having almost 3 times as many rushing yards as the Leopards. Or passing yards, rushing yards about even. Leopards doing more damage on the ground. Sparks is causing a lot of problems. And while the Panthers have committed a turnover, hasn't hurt them on the scoreboard so far.
I think it's very important for Justin Gomez to have a better second half here if you're a Leopard fan. I mean, he's really the only sore spot here on the statistics page. I mean, no interceptions, but I mean, only 7 for 17. Needs to have a better outing here for the Leopards.
Panthers, after winning the coin toss and receiving to start the game, are set to kick off here to open up the second half of action. And the kick is up, and it is a deep one, received just in front of the end zone. And the little handoff at the 10 and getting stuffed at the 16-yard line. Both teams a little chippy there. Marked down the 17. Leopards starting deep in their own territory on this drive.
I thought this was very important here for the Panthers. I mean, just so much momentum goes into this first play. They need to get either an incompletion or stop them in the backfield here for the Panthers. Make Justin Gomez pass the ball on 2nd and long or 3rd and long.
Got Gomez in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Sparks up the middle, and that is eaten up for breakfast right there by the Panthers. No gain on the play.
And Kurt Coffer got in the backfield. Said very important this first play and this first drive also for Laverne. They want to make sure this game doesn't get away from them too early. I mean, it's still only 14-3, 2-possession game here for the Panthers. Get a good drive going here, or even just get to midfield.
Yeah, try and get themselves in better field position in the event they got a punt. For now, focusing in on this 2nd and 10 play again. Another handoff to Sparks up the middle. Nice cut back, getting to the first down line. The chains will move after the 10-yard run by Sparks. Nope.
But nice patience there by Sparks to find the hole. And you usually see a running back immediately just try to get upfield as fast as he could. But a lot of the times, most of your yards come from being patient, waiting for the offensive line to do their job.
And resetting the play clock right there after the refs had a discussion about whether or not it was a first down. So Gomez and Sparks again in the backfield. Lilly on the outside alongside Ariano on the left. 2 other wide receivers on the right side. Gomez takes the snap, throws the outside. Pass is caught, and plenty of breathing room right there for 25. Nice catch right there for Lilly.
And Lilly hasn't been too much of a factor here so far in this game. Might be Justin Gomez hasn't been really looking for him. I mean, he's been using a lot of receivers here, a lot of players with a lot of different catches. Actually, Andres Fernandez is his leading receiver.
Gomez set in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, and he is brought down from the blind side. Never saw the defender coming. Right there, the tackle is made by Layton. Beautiful sack right there. No one touched him.
Yeah, and Laverne actually got very lucky that he didn't fumble the ball. Gomez, I mean, he bobbled it. Good job to recover it after the bobble. Could have been a huge turnover. Laverne still have a life to live, though.
2nd and 13, the ball on their own 40. Gomez set another short snap right there, able to get the ball off to Sparks for the 3-yard gain.
And you talked about it, another short snap. That's about the 2nd or 3rd time where Gomez has had a field a ground ball. I mean, it's been tough for him. I mean, one of those things, you let it bounce and then catch it, or do you try to just jam down there and get it, jam down there and got it. But that center has to do a better job of getting his quarterback the ball.
Ellis, the senior center, really struggling. Eventually, Justin, that's going to cost them a fumble. And the snap. Clean this time, knocked down by the defensive line of the Panthers right there. Looks like Layton's getting extra excited. He may have batted it down.
Yeah, Layton, you're always taught if you can't get to the quarterback, always try to knock the ball out of the air, and that's exactly what the linebacker did. And he's not the biggest player, but using his athleticism to jump over or get on the other side of the lineman and just bat that down.
So with 4th and 10 here for the Leopards, no choice but to punt. But as you mentioned, Justin, they did get a couple first downs. So this punt will push the Panthers back deeper. And what a booming punt. Forcing the Panther to backpedal. But then he accelerated forward quite nicely right there. Nicely done by Kelly, the sophomore, bringing it up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
deep kicks give you a lot of room to work with. Kelly able to recognize it, charge straight up the field.
Yeah, and that's the...
And after that, we'll take a quick look at this SCIAC standings. Your Panthers tied with the Redland Bulldogs at 4-0 in conference play. Panthers with a better overall record. Occidental at 3-1. The Kingsmen at 2-2. And everyone else in the conference with 1 win except for Laverne, who is still winless in SCIAC play. Leahy hands it off to Jeremiah McKibbins, who is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
And you talked about how this team doesn't have a win here today. I mean, with a lot of time with those winless teams, I mean, they always there's always that one game where they try their hardest to get that one win, and they really want to get it here tonight at Orange. How big would it be for them? Like, they're seniors. They're not having a good season, but if they can get a win here on the road, that'd be huge for them.
It's always fun to knock off the guy on top. Leahy in the shotgun, passes outside at Jimerson. Jimerson, room to work with, gets across the 40, making it a 5-yard gain.
And that's one player that I thought he would have a big game here today, Blair Jemerson. I mean, he had a very good start off to the season. I think he had 6 catches in his first 3 starts. Just get him the ball. He's a very good receiver. Only had 2 receptions in the past 2 games. It's good to see Leahy get him more involved in the offense.
Quality stiff arm right there by Jemerson. Leahy in the shotgun, rolling out to his right side, fakes the throw, and then ends up throwing it, unable to catch his McKibbins, so the Panthers now in 4th down. So they will have no choice but to punt. Big 3-and-out right there by the Leopards to be able to get the ball back, stopping the Panthers from continuing their momentum.
Yeah, Leahy, I mean, you can see what he wanted to do, wanted to throw it downfield, but look at, I mean, Laverne got pressure onto him. He had no choice, either try to run it and dump it off. Leahy decided to try to dump it off and let McKibbins try to get the first down, but McKibbins couldn't catch the ball.
Panthers set to punt. Nice high kick. Fair catch called for and fielded cleanly. So the Leopards will take over at their own 20 with 10:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Even though we've seen, this is a very early on here in the 2nd half, we've seen both teams on defense come out on the field. It seems like we're going to have a very good game till the end. Neither team really came out swinging to come out of halftime.
And Gomez takes the snap, hands it off. That goes to Parent. Making a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the Leopards. And Jules has an injury update for us on Kofer. Jules.
Yes, we saw Kurt Kofer get injured on that last defensive possession. It looked like he hurt his shoulder, but I saw him come over to the sideline, talk with the trainers, kind of shrugged him off. He seems like he's fine and should be going in on this next defensive possession. Guys?
Thanks, Jules. You got to love it when a player is competitive enough to say, hey, trainer, I don't care. I want to play. I want to win. Got to love the fire from Kofer. So Gomez in the shotgun, Parent in the backfield with him. And the handoff goes to Parent. Parent bouncing off the left side, gets across the 1st down line. The chains will move for the Leopards.
And we saw a big key for the Leopards in those first 2 possessions of the game. That running attack was really doing well, and that's how the Leopards got all the way downfield into the red zone. I think if the Leopards are going to go downfield and score some more points, that run game needs to kick back up.
Panthers also need to do a better job of forcing 3rd down here in the 2nd half. The Leopards were only 2 of 9 on 3rd down in the 1st half. Handoff goes to Parent again, cutting back up the middle for a 5-yard gain. Parent, what a wonderful last name. Parent doing a great job gaining those 5 4-yard runs. Those are quality plays to start off on a 1st down, set up a very manageable 2nd down.
A couple of cool last names in the backfield, Parent and Sparks Jackson. And if you're Sparks Jackson, you're born to play football.
Gomez in the backfield, hanging off to Parent again. Only a 3-yard gain here. Staying on his feet, but the rest will blow the play dead.
Even though they didn't get the 1st down, this sets up really any type of play. It's 3rd and short. I mean, you could go long, you can go short just to try to get the 1st down, or just run it up the middle. I mean, you can really do anything. It's a dangerous position here for this Chapman offense. When you have teams in 3rd downs, you usually want it to be 3rd and long.
Gomez in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Parent, trying to throw a screen to the outside, and caught it out of bounds. It will be 4th and 2 for the Leopards. Head coach Chris Critch elects to send out the punt team.
I mean, the way his defense has been playing, I don't see why not. I mean, you usually want to try to panic early on. See, I've only scored 3 points on offense. We're away at the first place team in the SCIAC. But a nice job by him to just realize, you know what, this is still a game. Our defense is playing well.
Fernandez on the last play there. Not the greatest facial recognition. And the fake. They had an opportunity to get him on the first look right there, but looks like the chains will move. Great call right there by Coach Critch.
There you go. I guess he did want to just go for it. I mean, it caught the Chapman defense off guard. They were all running downfield. They almost made a beautiful tackle in the backfield. You see number 43 moving all the way to the near side. Just getting a side hit on the punter. If it would have got a direct hit on them, it would have driven him back and would have been stopped 1 yard short.
Mingione just missed blowing up that play, but now the Leopards again with new life on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 42. Faking the handoff, throw to the outside, dodging the first defender and Fernandez, making it a 5-yard gain.
If you're a Laverne fan, you really should like the way this team's been playing here on this drive. I mean, on first down, it sets up your the whole rest of the drive, or the rest of the downs. They're getting good yardage on first down, making it more manageable for them later on.
And the handoff goes to Parent, who's got some room to work with. Nice job by the Panthers secondary to make the tackle, but the damage is done. First down. Entering into Panther territory. Taking over at the Panther 46 with 6:3 to go here and the third quarter. Gomez lined up in the shotgun. And the handoff goes to Parent, who goes up the left side and is brought down just short of the first down. Justin, they only went to Parent 3 times in the first half, and he is slicing up the Panther D right now.
Yeah, I mean, both him and his offensive line are doing fantastic jobs. The offensive line getting him open space, and Parent's also doing a good job to break a couple tackles. I don't know if he's on the replay, but you can see his jersey getting tugged at.
Gomez with the handoff to Parent. This time, Parent is stuffed in the backfield. It'll be third down.
Yet again, it's third and short. You're going to run the ball out the middle. You're going to try to pass it. They tried to pass it last time. The run game's been so effective, though.
They've moved just under 55 yards on this drive in a little over 5 minutes. This drive started at the 10:36 mark of this quarter. 3rd and 1 to go. Gomez in. He's in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Parent. He's got the first down and a lot more, moving it down to the Panther 20, their second trip into the red zone. Beating up the Panther defensive line. And the Panthers taking a timeout here, trying to give the defense a quick breather. Coach Owens unhappy with what he's seen. When we come back from this quick break, we'll see if the Panther defense can hold against the Leopard offense that is slicing them up on the ground here on the Chapman Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Wilson Field. I'm Ken Paisley alongside Justin Maestas on the Chapman Broadcast Network. The Leopards are driving and are threatening, have entered the red zone for the second time today. Parent taking the handoff up the middle. He cannot be stopped. Penalty flag on the play, but he will be tackled around the 9-yard line.
And that would have been a huge play there for the Leopards, but unfortunately, if you're a Laverne fan, there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense number 76, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Mingione signaling after the play that he was held, and the refs agreed, so this will be 1st and 20. Justin, the last time that the Leopards really had a good drive going in the second quarter, they were stalled by a false start penalty. They moved into 2nd and 12. see if a similar situation arises here.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. How will those penalties come into play later in this game? Well, we're late in the third quarter, and it's still a close game. That would have been a huge gain and getting more deeper inside the red zone.
Now pushed out of the red zone due to the holding penalty, taking the snap, faking the handoff pass, goes across the middle to the burling tight end.
Yeah, Chapman had to just tackle him by the legs. I mean, he's a huge tight end. They're almost looking like an offensive lineman. But Chapman, I mean, they have their backs against the goal line here.
Big play right there to set up 2nd and 9 from the 19. Gomez in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Handoff goes to Sparks, who is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Sparks a bit more of a power runner compared to Parent, who's got a lot more agility right off the bat. Seems like that's why Parent has been more effective than Sparks here in the second half.
Yeah, Parent, I mean, I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him back here in this game. Sparks did a good job in the first half, almost 50 yards rushing, but Parent's just been hot coming out of the locker room.
Gomez in the shotgun, Parent to his left, along with 2 wide receivers out to the left side. And the handoff to Parent on 3rd and 8 is stuffed. Yeah, holding penalty once again, forcing, or a penalty in general, forcing a 4th down for the Leopards, and I don't suspect any trickery here, Justin.
No, I think the reason why they ran the ball, I think they were thinking about going for it on 4th down, just to try to get a touchdown up on the board. But the Panthers did a good job to get in the backfield. They read it really well. I think if it would have been a 4th and a short within 5 yards, I think they would have gone for it.
And the 35-yard field goal attempt here for the Leopards to make it a 1-possession game. The kick is up, and it is converted. Make it a 14-6 ball game here. Leopards strike first in the second half with 2:26 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Devin Ray once again came off the edge, almost got the block like he did on that first field goal try.
And looking at the Division III national rankings, we have undefeated teams across the top. Makes sense to be number 1 and be undefeated. Chapman at 5-1, having lost to Linfield, who lost to the Bearcats today, actually of Willamette. So that should be 6-1 for Linfield. And this season, Justin, does mark the first time Chapman's been in the top 25. Great testament to what this senior class has brought. These 23 seniors brought focus, brought talent, brought energy, and brought a lot of drive. Kickoff is up. Caught cleanly by the Panthers at the 17-yard line, brought out to the 31. Good return right there for the Panthers.
Yeah, going back to that the senior class, so Coach Bob Owens has been talking about this senior class since Leahy and Jeremiah McKibbins were sophomores. I mean, that's how much faith he had in this squad, and they really did show up. I mean, cracking that top 25 rankings and really making a name for themselves here in Orange.
Kelly doing a solid job right there of tacking on extra yards after the catch of the kickoff. And now Leahy with McKibbins in the backfield, 2 wide receivers out to behind the shotgun. Hands it off to McKibbins, trying to break out to the right side. And a solid run right there by McKibbins, an 8-yard gain. Setting up the Panthers at the 39.
Yeah, a lot of the credit always gets given to the running back on those big running plays. But a player that did a really good job blocking was Ezekune there, as you saw on your screen, really creating that big hole for his running back, doing a good job at tight end, not only catching the ball like you saw him in the first half, but making blocks for his teammates.
The safety, Hill, has to be out of the game for a play with his helmet coming off, and McKibbins getting tackled way in the backfield. That play was blown up right away by the Leopards.
And that's a huge play right there, not only because you give it a 3rd and long, is you're at midfield, so you're pushing yourself way more back. So even if you don't convert this, Laverne isn't going to have the greatest field position.
Chapman would be in a lot more trouble if they were playing the Jacksonville Jaguars instead of Laverne Leopards, but they are here with this 3rd and 7, wide open in the middle, and they do complete a 15-yard pass to Izakune, the tight end, successfully making the catch.
And he was finding himself wide open. I mean, Izakune, he's such a great player. I mean, he was a preseason All-American Division III. You don't leave a player that wide open if he's getting that much recognition.
And what a huge 3rd down for the Panthers right there, preventing the 3 and out, trying to stop the momentum, and wide open on the outside is Chappell. Chappell getting across the 30 and able to get down to the 25 thanks to having a head of steam running into the defender. Beautiful play right there by Chappell.
It just goes to show how big that play was to Izakune. It could have been a 4th down, but instead Chapman are starting to move the ball once again. They're looking good on offense, and this is the offense that we've been seeing throughout the season.
Chappell once again in the backfield with Leahy in the shotgun. Leahy fakes the handoff. He keeps it himself, gets to the outside, and the horse collar tackle. You got 2 flags coming in. All the refs saw that when he's brought down at the 20, but expect the personal foul to tack on some more yardage.
Yeah, the referees couldn't be in better position. Also, there's about 3 referees which were in 5 yards of the tackle.
Personal foul, block below the waist on the offense, number 11. 15-yard penalty, repeat, 1st down.
Well, we'll have to double check on that one from the broadcast booth, but here on the replay, you see the illegal block right there by the Panthers did go low. So the Panthers will be backed up, making it a 1st and 25 from the 34. 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I thought it was a horse collar also, though, I'll be honest with you. Leahy went down weirdly.
And Leahy in the shotgun. Little bubble screen pass out to Chappell, who gets across the 30. And if Coach Owens wants, that can be the last play of the 3rd quarter. That would be 2nd and 14 from the 29. Panthers will run another play. Leahy rolling out to his left side and is sacked. Bring him down at the 36-yard line. Panthers on this next play just need to find some way to get in the field goal range. Try and make it a 2-possession game again.
Pushing themselves back not only with the illegal block, but that sack. The 3rd down play is going to be huge to try to get some more points on the board.
And Trujillo does have quite a solid leg. The senior's been very consistent for the Panthers around that 45-yard mark. So you really got to get the ball to, you know, the 27, 28-yard line here on this next play. A little 6-7-yard gain. So hopefully see a little quick slant route in the inside to get those 8 to 10 yards. Give Trujillo a fighting chance on the field goal.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what kind of defense Laverne are going to show on here on this next play. I mean, are they going to try to deny that field goal range, or are they going to make sure, you know, we're just going to make sure you don't get behind us and try to get a touchdown?
And let's take a look at the season results for the Laverne Leopards. Again, their only win coming on their first game of the season. They've been in a lot of competitive contests, though. Their next 2 games after that were 2 losses by a combined total of 5 points. However, clearly the momentum of that getting blown out in the next 3, but they've rallied themselves here tonight. They're in a fighting, in a big game right here, only down 8 points as the start of the 4th quarter begins.
I mean, going back to that 64-28 loss to Redlands, I mean, they're up 14-0 late in that 1st quarter, but Redlands just went on the drive, 48 unanswered points. It seems like Laverne's been playing well. I mean, they're still playing well. Only allowed 14 points for Chapman. It's usually a very high-scoring offense.
This has to be frustrating for Coach Owens. This is one of the worst teams statistically in defense in all Division III. Michael Leahy, he's got a lot of time, but he's forced out of the pocket, and he's going to run it himself. Penalty flag in the backfield, but he does get across the 1st down marker. We'll see what the flag is here.
I mean, he got the 1st down, but the area that flag was thrown is usually for holding.
And with all the players walking
Holding.
back.
Offense, number 91, 10-yard penalty, Still third down.
You were right, Justin. With all the players walking back, it was going to happen. But the goal remains the same from what we talked about at the end of the third. Find a way to get into field goal range on this play.
Yeah, and here's we're looking at the replay, and yeah, that hole was crucial for Leahy to get outside the pocket. So it wasn't really that bad of a penalty because Leahy probably would have been sacked. Panthers have another opportunity, but need to gain more yards to get in field goal range.
And the freshman Escosa trying to pump up the Laverne crowd here. He's jumping up. He's getting arms involved. And the Panthers do need a hustle here. 10 seconds left on the play clock. You do not want to burn a timeout in this situation. Leahy with 3 on the play clock gets it off. Handoff goes to Chappell. Chappell running up the middle. Still on his feet. Gets just across the 40 to the 38. Great second effort to get those extra 4 yards.
Yeah, he was stopped, and it stopped his momentum. He tried to kick it right back up, and he had open space in front of him. It's just didn't have the agility to get away from those speedy Laverne players.
So now that it's 4th and 17 or so, interesting to see what the Panthers do. It's not really punting range, but it's not field goal range. It's an over 50-yard kick. That's not in Trujillo's leg. So the Panthers are going to try for something here, or they're going to let the clock burn out and take the 5-yard penalty to make the punt easier. And Coach Owens burns the timeout. I don't know how I feel about this. I would have much rather taken the 5-yard penalty and just punted this situation. It's a 4th and 17. That's a low probability of success.
Yeah, you really made a great point. But, I mean, Coach Owen made his decision.
He did indeed make that decision, Justin, and we will take a quick break here on the Chapman Broadcast Network. We'll see what Coach Owens has for us after the break. After the timeout by Coach Owens, a 4th and 18 for the Panthers here towards the beginning of the 4th quarter. Leahy going deep. The catch is completed. Panthers complete the 4th and 18. They get the conversion. Gilbo with the great snag right there, Justin.
Yeah, and Gilbo's pumped up, man. I don't blame him. The flag actually came flying in, but it came out after the play, so they'll still have the first down.
Result of the play is a first down for Chapman. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct, number 87, Chapman, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah, I was going to ask, maybe it was a excessive celebration, but you can't fault the guy for getting really excited, but it wasn't on Gilbo, it was on number 87.
Spencer Jordan right there with the foul. Unfortunately, not going to be able to see what he did on replay. But now Panthers with new life, 1st and 10. They're at the 27, so again, can give another opportunity for Trujillo to get in the field goal range and more opportunity to burn clock here with 13:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Handoff goes to McKibbins. Excuse me, fakes the broadcaster too. Leahy keeps the ball. He gets out of bounds, a late flag. That's going to be likely a late hit here. So the Panthers will get the first down. See what the result of the penalty is.
Personal foul, defense, horse collar, half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
Justin, we just called the horse collar foul a little early from earlier on here in the game. Panthers tacking on extra distance after the nice run right there by Leahy. Beautiful fake on the option read.
Yeah, we usually see those option reads just go to McKibbins or Stansel, but Leahy decided to keep it himself, and the whole Laverne defense shifted over here to the near side. The whole far side was uncovered. That's how Leahy got the first down.
Leahy in the shotgun with McKibbins to his left. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff again. He's running it himself. And he gets knocked back a little bit. He will be at the 8-yard line. So make it, nope, 2nd and 7. No gain or loss on the play.
Leahy just ran out of time. I mean, he tried to create more, but I mean, those Laverne defensive players were just breathing down his back. Just had to decide to just keep the ball and not try to force anything.
Great second effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage by Leahy. He's set with Chappell to his right, 2 wide receivers out to the left. Quick screen pass to the outside for Jefferson. Jefferson, plenty of room, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Jimerson had all the room in the world right there, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, no one covered him. I'm not sure why no one covered him. He's such a great part of this offense. But a nice job by the receiver on the outside to fake like he still had the ball. I mean, that's why the DB didn't step up to make the tackle here on Jimerson. It's because a great acting job. I think it was Sean Myers on the outside.
The closest player, as you saw in the replay, was number 3, Hill, and he just fell to the ground realizing how badly blown that coverage was. And Trujillo, whose field goal kicking leg we were talking about earlier, has plenty of leg on this one. He knocks it in, making it a 21-6 Panther lead with 12:04 to go in the game.
I mean, who would have thought that the 4th and 18 play where we thought Coach Owen should have just punted it away would have been the play of the game here so far.
Panthers having a quality attendance tonight of 3,164. And you can hear the energy from the band and the crowd.
Last football game here of the regular season. Last home football game of the regular season. It's nice to see people come out and show support. I mean, we saw during that homecoming game what a great crowd that was. I mean, the energy here, even though it was a blowout, I mean, it's nice to see the fans come out and support their football team.
The freshman Alfonso lining up the kickoff. And the kick is off. And that is handed off, faking the handoff and working this time. Sheesh, I've been juked 2 of the last 3 plays here. And that kickoff is returned out to the 26-yard line.
Fake handoff was effective, though. Half the Chapman return or special teams defense went to the near side as the returner went to the far side. Got himself a little more extra yardage.
Arellano with a good return right there, and Gomez now set in the shotgun. Again, another low snap, but another recovery by Gomez. Throws it to the outside, and that is completely stuffed. Broad has had no chance on that one. Let's take a quick look at the last drive for the Panthers. More balance on the pass and rushing plays between 3 and 7, 4 and 9, now 5 and 6, 5 passing, 6 rushing. Taking up 5:25 on the clock, and a quality 69-yard march into the end zone for the Panthers. Now Gomez in the backfield. No, Gomez in the shotgun. He's got Sparks alongside him. Plenty of time to throw, rolls out to his right side. The pass is caught. Lilly with the completion, or with the catch. And that moves the chains forward for the Leopards.
Yeah, nice job by Lilly on the outside. Was one-on-one with the receiver. When he came back, he made a nice little nifty move to separate himself from the DB. Such a good player. Thought he was originally faking like he was gonna go all the way downfield, but then cut back.
Making a good play for his quarterback, who is stretching out the play. Gomez doesn't know what the play is right now, and head coach Critch has no choice but to burn a timeout here with the miscommunication. That is Laverne's first timeout of the half. And with that timeout taken, we'll take a break here as well on the Chapman Broadcast Network, with the Chapman Panthers leading 21-6 with 10:48 to go. Wes? Welcome back to Wilson Field. The Leopards near midfield right now, trying to get back into this game, currently trailing by 15. Gomez in the shotgun, takes the snap, another low snap, another great snag by him. And he is in trouble and brought down. Party in the backfield for the Panthers.
Yeah, the right tackle there actually got in his own quarterback's way when he tried to recover. Gomez tried to come here to the near side, but just ran directly into the front of his offensive lineman. I mean, just great pressure here by the Panthers.
Yeah, what a great cutback right there by Layton, using the spin move to get to the quarterback, and the junior Rory afterwards getting all excited. Again, Panthers bringing another blitz. Gomez able to get out of there, getting a quick pass off to Sparks. And Sparks still on his feet, moving forward. Finally brought down. Gomez, what an athletic spin move. Getting out, he was wrapped up, staying on his feet, getting some room to get the pass off to Sparks, who put them in a very manageable third down instead of 3rd and a mile.
Yeah, that was a huge play here for Laverne. Makes it a more manageable third down. Great footwork on the back or by Travis Sparks to get his teammates or his team a few extra yards.
And this is pressure time here, Justin. Less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Gomez to the pass outside. That is caught by Fernandez. He is brought down at the 35, moving the chains forward. Let's take a look at the updated scores around Skyac. Claremont and Cal Lutheran. Claremont with the win. Redlands again destroying Whittier 40-3, and Occidental. It was close when we last saw the update, but now 40-17. What a throttling right there by Occidental since we last saw. Gomez in the backfield, and he is brought down. Panthers are cranking up the pressure here in the second half. Brought down by 97. Great play.
Yeah, we knew eventually the Chapman Panthers were going to get here to Gomez. I mean, we're sort of putting so much pressure onto him, and this time Gomez couldn't nifty his way out of the pocket and right from the pressure.
With that sack, it is 2nd and 12 for the Leopards with 8:40 to go here. He is set, hands off to Sparks. Sparks driving up the middle, doing a great job of staying on his feet. And the ball is on the ground. Panthers will take possession.
Yep, he was still up when the ball came flying out. I couldn't tell who made the tackle, but he was just poking at the ball, poking at the ball. I think it was Drew DeMarco who was on the tackle. I mean, he knew he had his player wrapped up and some other Panthers around him, but just kept working at that ball. Yep, that is Drew DeMarco. See, using that left arm.
Drew DeMarco and the poke out right there by Lambert. And that's a problem that runners will run into, Justin, when you're staying on your feet for a long time and trying to just keep up. Sometimes you just lose a little ball security and it's much more likely to come out. Panthers with 2 running backs in the backfield. Faking the handoff to Chappell, looking left. Little lob pass to Stansel, who's wide open. He gets across midfield. He is brought down at the 43-yard line. Nice design on the play right there.
Yeah, he was wide open, but I mean, what a beautiful pass here by Leahy. I mean, Leahy, he was looking for the man downfield. I think it was Jimerson who was going down that far side, but Stansel wasn't even open before he threw it. He was still in the backfield. He lobbed it up, let Stansel walk or run underneath the catch, and what a huge gain.
Leahy setting the shotgun, fakes the handoff, pitches it out to Stansel, who gains 3 yards. Good read by Leahy on the option.
Now these Panther offense, it's now really starting to click. They're looking to put this game away after that crucial mistake here by Laverne.
Panthers should be looking to burn clock now every time. That play clock should always get down to around 5. But instead, Leahy, he's set for the snap. He takes it with 12 on the play clock. Rolls out to his right. That pass is completed. Myers knocked out of bounds. And he is just short of the first down, so that'll be 3rd and inches for the Panthers.
I understand they should maybe be running the ball, maybe getting some of this clock off, but I mean, this offense is doing so well. Get the killing blow if you're the Panthers.
Leahy hands off to Chappell. Chappell is able to stay on his feet, but a penalty flag is on the play. Chappell does get the first down.
I think it was Chris Hicks.
It's got to be nice for an official. When you're the one throwing the flag, you don't have to waste any time. There's no conversation. I make the call.
That's why it's so nice to have the white hat on if you make the throw the flag.
So the Panthers face a 3rd and 12 with 7:31 to go in the game. If you get a good play here, Justin, you got to imagine this is 4-down territory for the Panthers.
Yeah, maybe. I think if it was a manageable 4th down. But yeah, you're definitely in that area to where you might be too far to punt it. And
Leahy steps back. Plenty of time, but is sacked. Nice play right there by the Leopards, staying focused. Bogan with the sack.
But you definitely punt it here in this situation.
Hey, they converted a 4th and 18.
That's true. I mean, you don't want to go against whatever Coach Owens is thinking. I mean, it worked out for him the first time. I just think here, now that you gave yourself a little bit more separation, you take the safe play.
Now, what I don't like is their lack of burning clock. They got that off of 9 seconds left. Again, football, game of inches, every second counts. Fair catch. Leopards will take the ball at the 11 with 6:33 to go.
I mean, it was such a huge turnover there last possession by Laverne. They were starting to move downfield. I mean, and almost were getting themselves back in this game. Looks like they're going to get a touchdown. That running game was looking good. They're starting to pass the ball effectively. I mean, they can still do that, but they're running out of time. They've only had 2 field goals here in this game, and they haven't been moving the ball that well. They need to do it quickly, and they need to do it fast, and they need to do it multiple times.
While the Panther offense didn't score, they did do a good job of staying on the field, giving the defense a break. Gomez takes the ball out of the shotgun. Pass goes over the middle. Nice catch right there by the tight end, Okereke.
Okereke. You don't usually see a tight end with that great of hands. He just poked that ball right out in the air, but he still stays down.
And we have a trainer checking in on him. Hopefully he's okay.
Maybe it might be that right shoulder or something, not really moving that right arm in general.
And we're going to take a quick break right here while Okereke gets back up here on the Chapman Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Wilson Field here. Panthers leading 21-6 with 6:15 to go in the game. Gomez set in the shotgun. He steps back to pass. Panthers breaking through the offensive line. He's on his feet. Throw to the outside, trying to get it to Villalobos, but that is incomplete.
It's hard to get any real power behind that throw when you're running and you have to move your whole body and throw it with your opposite arm. I mean, he tried his best, but Villalobo just couldn't come up closer to the quarterback to make the play. I think here at this point, it might be 4-down territory no matter where you are on the field. Down by a couple scores with only 6 minutes left.
Gomez in the shotgun. Pass goes out to the right side. And that catch is completed by Villalobos. That'll be 3rd down and 4. Doing a good job of getting outside, making sure the clock is stopped.
Because even though they find themselves down big, I mean, 6 minutes and counting, that's not a lot of time to get down the field a couple of times and limit this Chapman offense the way they've been responding here in this 4th quarter.
Gomez again in the shotgun. He's got parents alongside him. Takes the snap, looking out the middle, and quick little out route. That goes to 89 and takes a wall about 5 Panthers to stop him, but he is brought down.
They move the chains, though, which just stopped the clock temporarily. Verne need to hurry up, though. Need to keep moving, keep passing the ball, put in a little run here or there, but mostly needs to be passing.
Gomez set. Then the shotgun spins out the left side, and he is brought down. Nice completed pass right there to the outside for Aliano. Moves to the 40. gain of 3. 5 minutes to go in the game, though, burning a little bit too much clock. They only got 2 timeouts to work with, Justin.
And even, I mean, we saw it early in the first half. Laverne was really kicking out those zip plays. They were moving fast, fast, fast. Each play now is taking a good 15, 20 seconds off the clock.
Gomez again, he always surveys the field for quite a bit before he snaps it. Takes the low snap, pass goes to the outside, and Lilly did not have the right play in mind. Gomez throwing it way behind him.
Yeah, Lilly was running around 10 yards up the field, and I think Gomez thought he was gonna do a little 5-yard out route run. Miscommunication there. At the very least, it stopped the clock, but you need to get this first down. Definitely 4-down territory here.
3rd and 7, Coach Owens, as we just saw, very calm, very focused. He knows his team has what it takes to hold on to this lead with 4:35 to go in the game. Gomez in the shotgun. Once again, a low snap and a wide open look to try and snack him. Gomez with a nice dodge. Gets the pass up the field to Arellano. And that was a wide open look right there for Frediani. No one touched him on the blitz.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like no one touched him because he did such an awesome move on Juan Guerrero, the left tackle. I mean, he just used a little nice, nifty sidestep around him, just completely fooled him.
Gomez in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Throw goes deep. And that pass is batted down. Nice play right there by the cornerback DeMarco.
Yeah, and also a nice play there by John Lilly. It almost was an interception. Lilly just had to put his hands up toward in front of DeMarco's face. DeMarco could have put away this game.
But instead, the Leopards continue to breathe some breath here in the battle of the jungle. Gonna need a lot to go their way to catch up in this game, but Gomez now in the shotgun. Parent to his left. Don't really see a running play in the books here. Looking out to his right side now, that pass a little wide. Nice diving grab, but you almost got to think that Arellano should have let that drop because now you're trading 2 yards for 20 seconds.
Yeah, I think the Chapman Panthers would take this all day, every day. I mean, 3rd and 8 and with less than 4 minutes to go, I'll give you a 2-yard out route and tackle you in bounds.
Gomez in the shotgun once again. Layden faking the corner blitz, and he actually ends up taking it and gets involved on the sack. He showed that he was blitzing a little early here, and a little shove by the O lineman. So the Leopards may have a personal foul here.
Yeah, that might be Kyle Ellis, the center, pushing down. Couldn't quite tell who it was.
That's on the Panthers. That's their 2nd personal foul penalty of the game. And in a critical situation, you just had a sack. You move in the 4th down. Now you give them a 1st down after that. Once again, the Panthers giving the Leopards life instead of just nailing the coffin. 3:20 to go in the game. Again, it's a 2-score game, but you don't want to give any opportunity for these Leopards to get back into the game. Gomez in the shotgun, pairing out to his right side. He drops back. He gets the throw off, and the pass is caught. Touchdown, Leopards. What a huge swing of that play right there. The personal foul against the Panthers, leading to the touchdown for the Leopards. Currently a 9-point game into the extra point attempt.
Yeah, I think you go for 2 here.
No, you got to go for 1 here. You got to keep the game extended.
You go for 2 here. It's only a 7-point. Oh, same thing, I guess.
You
yeah,
go for
you're
2
right.
and you fail, the game is over. You go for 1, you make it an 8-point game. You keep yourself alive.
Very true.
Make the most difficult thing the last thing you do. Lining up for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is converted. Make it a 21-13 game with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left. Suspect we see the onside kick when we come back. And on that drive, there were 7 pass plays, 1 rush play. Makes sense considering the time left on the clock. It took 3 minutes and 35 seconds for Leopards to drive 89 yards. Clutch drive right there by Gomez. Panthers also assisting with that personal foul, penalty flag. And the Leopards are lined up for the onside kick. 10 men in the first 5 yards for the Panthers. And the kick goes to the other side. Nice recovery right there by the hands team. Panthers will take possession. Spencer Jordan with the recovery. I appreciate the setup of that play, though, having your main kicker faking one way, having someone else kick it, maybe just throw a little diversion, because really you got to mess up on the hands team to not recover it.
Yeah, I mean, onside kick's so hard to do. But I mean, the good thing here for Laverne, I still believe they do have 2 timeouts remaining. And there's still a lot of time here on this clock. They were in such a hurry to get down the field. But I mean, this time, just stop the ball, do your job if you're Laverne.
You guys suspect 3 runs here for the Panthers. Justin Leahy hands off to Chappell, who bursts up the middle. He's got room on the outside. Still on his feet. He gets across the first down marker.
A very good open hole right in the middle of the line, and Chappell made them pay. Almost bounced to the outside. Only needed 1 more blocker. Jimerson was right there. But Chappell just couldn't bounce it to either side.
Your coach, Bob Bowens, you're very happy with that run, though. You get the first down. You get to burn some clock as they enter into Laverne territory. And now they're burning the clock as much as they can. There's 7 seconds left on the play clock. Leahy takes the snap, hands off to Chappell. Chappell gets up the middle for a couple yards.
Chappell, the ball carrier.
I mean, but it does the job. I don't think at this point, I mean, you do care how many times or how many yards you do get on each carry, but make sure you hold on to the ball. That's the most important thing here if you're a Chapman running back.
Now with that first timeout burned by the Leopards, if they don't get the stop here, the game is over.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at the Chapman Panthers season so far. They lost to then number 5 Linfield, 21-14 at home, and since have gone on a tear, winning 5 in a row. And the closest game was at Claremont Mudscripts in a 10-point contest. Otherwise, they're consistently blowing out opponents. So this close game, Justin, giving them some good experience for next week at Redlands. Their tie at the top, that's going to likely determine the winner of the SCIAC.
I mean, I don't want to use a baseball analogy here, but whenever you see a no-hitter in a sport, I mean, there's always one, like, little flaw. Either there's a fantastic catch in the outfield or something. There's always a little bit of a scare. And here for the Panthers, we knew that there was going to be a little bit of a scare in the season. They're not going to blow out every single team here. And Laverne came here to fight, giving them a little bit of scare.
Laverne certainly has given them a scare the day after Halloween. The handoff goes to McKivens. He cuts back up the inside.
McKivens, the ball carrier. Marked down by Josh Hardy.
And we have another timeout taken by the Leopards. So that's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. 2:06 to go on the clock after the Leopard timeout. So the Panthers run another play and are unable to get a first down. The clock can be burned to around 1:20-ish or so. And follow the Chapman Broadcast Network on Facebook at facebook.com/Chapman Broadcast Network. And also check us out on Twitter at CU Broadcast Net. So both teams huddling up here. Justin, if you're Coach Jones, how are you pumping up your team right now for this 3rd and 8?
I mean, be real with them. Say, you know what? Hold on to the ball. Don't make a mistake. If you can get this first down, that would be great. But don't make a mistake. Your season's on the line here. If you punt the ball away, he's also telling his defense, you know what? You're probably going to go on the field here in this next 20 to 30 seconds or 30 seconds to a minute. Everyone, this whole team needs to be pumped up. This can be their season here.
You know what I'd like to see right here? I want to see a fly sweep from the Panthers. But it doesn't look... And Blair Jimerson faking it, going off to the left side. Handoff goes to McKivens. And a double reverse. Leahy is wide open. The catch. The touchdown. Panthers going into the back of the playbook for the score. Leahy, he's thrown one. He's now caught one on senior night. Panthers leading 27-13 with 1:55 to go in the game. I got kind of right on the fly sweep. Maybe trickery, but Justin, what a beautiful play.
I mean, you knew coming out of the timeout that Coach Owens wasn't going to just be here conservative. You know what? This is senior night. This is one of his best classes ever in this whole program. You know what? Michael Leahy has done everything for his program. He's laid it out on the line, passing, running the ball. Let him get a receiving touchdown on the board.
We saw earlier this week that the Panthers were practicing that exact play with Myers to Leahy. Coach Owens pulling it out at the right time. Penalty flag on the extra point attempt, however. It did go through the uprights. We'll see what the flag ends up being.
And you always have that kind of play in the back of your playbook, and you use it when you need it the most. And they needed it here. Laverne drove down the field, got a touchdown. Chapman defense didn't want to face them with a one-possession game.
All of the plays, the kick is good. After the play, personal foul, offense number 72, 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Something the Panthers are going to have to improve for next week, Justin. Guaranteed to be a close game on the road against the Redland Bulldogs is that that's 3 personal foul penalties against the Panthers.
Yeah, we saw it against Cal Lutheran, too. There's a lot of personal foul penalties, a lot of 15-yarders, and there's actually 2-on-1 drive. They just need to still clean that up if they want to beat the best teams, and not only the SCIAC, but in Division III football. I tell you, because this Chapman team doesn't only want to stop winning the SCIAC championship. I tell you, that's their first thing on their mind. But after they do that, or if they do that, they still want to do well in the playoffs.
You know, one thing we need to note on that trick play was the pass by Myers. Panthers have been struggling on hitting those open 20, 30-yard passes, and now you just have a wide receiver do it instead of Leahy.
Just floated up there for your quarterback, and Leahy ran towards it. Great job.
Alfonso with the kickoff. Bit of a short kick right there. They hand off this return attempt. First tackle is not able to bring him down, but the second one brings down the Leopards. Parent brought down around the 43-yard line. So let's take a look again at that last touchdown play. Myers with a nice lob to the wide open Leahy. No one within 20 yards of him.
And the thing about that play too is they almost tackled McKibben in the back of the backfield. I mean, that play almost didn't happen, and it would have been a huge loss for the Panthers. Sometimes things just go your way.
Gomez takes back in the shotgun, throws it to the outside, and the pass is caught by Lilly. Lilly, their best wide receiver, with a nice grab. 1:41 to go in the game. Once again, 2-possession contest. Panthers up by 15 points, 28-13. And you have to expect just a ton of out routes here for the Leopards, getting into Panther territory here. You get another 10-yard out route, maybe you start taking some shots towards the end zone. Gomez, once again, backs up. He fakes it. He's going deep here, trying to force it to Lilly, and he catches it out of bounds. That was a great grab to catch it. He was double teamed.
Yeah, I was going to say,
and we have another penalty flag on the field.
And even though it didn't count, Lilly, man, I don't know how he got it.
Roughing the passer, defense number 24, 15-yard penalty, automatic.
Panthers again, giving a 15-yard penalty to the Leopards. Panthers only had 5 first half penalty yards. Only had 1 penalty. Here in the second half, they're racking up the penalty yards. So that will be first down for the Leopards. 1:33 to go here in the game.
Yeah, I don't know about that late hit call. Very close, as he threw the ball right when the pressure got to him.
Gomez throws the outside, and the pass is dropped. In and out of the chest of Fernandez. Out of Villalobos' hands.
Gomez pass incomplete, intended for Villalobos. Second down.
I mean, Laverne still want this game. I mean, even though Chapman kind of pulled away, made it a 15-point game. Laverne moving the chains.
Gomez in the shotgun. He's got Sparks to his right. Drops back again. Plenty of time. Finds a wide open Lilly. Lilly's doing a great job. He's just finding holes in the coverage. Panthers running a prevent D. They don't want to give up anything big. They want to make the Leopards burn up some clock here. And so he's just saying, hey, I'll just stand next out of bounds, catch it, go out, and hold the clock where it is. 1:24 to go, just outside the Panther red zone at the 22. This is this Leopard offense. It's a top one in the nation, showing itself off here at the end of the game. Gomez takes it again to Lilly, to the outside. Lilly out of bounds. They're going to that same recipe. You ought to consider double teaming him because Gomez is staring down Lilly every single play here down the stretch.
Yeah, he's not looking any other way. He's just looking to that far side. You have receivers here on this near side, but right when he drops it back, he's going to look over, find Lilly. He's his best player. When in doubt, just get the ball to your best player.
Be interested to see if Coach Owens maybe dials up some pressure here. Gomez in the shotgun, just a four-man rush. And we have a flag coming in. Kofer seemed to have been held right there by the Leopard O-line. There was a first down, though, before the flag.
Holding, offense number 50. 10-yard penalty, still second down.
Boo Kitson with the hold there for the Leopards. So that's 1:12 left on the clock for the Leopards.
I mean, almost with a huge play, but yeah, definite hold. I mean, he had to hold him just so Gomez couldn't get sacked. Gomez tried to make the best out of it, but it was going to come back no matter what.
Ball at the 25-yard line now, make it second and 13. Gomez and the shotgun. Steps up into the middle, and that pass to Fernandez is dropped. Fernandez was open. He kind of tripped right there, it seems, and had to extend up, couldn't complete the grab, so third down and 13.
Yeah, that was right in the breadbasket, as they like to say. I mean, that was right there. It was a little bit high, but still, that's a catch that you have to make. Maybe he was scared that Larkin was right behind him, but still, your job is to play receiver. Just couldn't catch it.
And Justin, we're just seeing the importance of the last Panther touchdown. If they're forced to punt on that play, this is the Leopards trying to score a game-tying touchdown. Gomez fakes it and is brought down in the backfield. Layden getting his second sack of the night right there. That makes it fourth down and a long way to go. Head coach Critch yelling at his wide receivers to get back and get set. They're out of timeouts. And the clock needs to be running here. 50 seconds to go in the game. They've got to take a shot right here, Justin, if they want to score, get an onside kick, and have another chance at it. They're set. Trips wide receivers on the left side. Going deep to Lilly on the right side. The pass is tipped. Falls incomplete. Davey with a nice play on the right side. Panthers will take possession.
As a result of helmet loss, number 24 from Chapman
That was
must remain out
almost
of the game for one play.
Tipped right to Lilly, but Lilly couldn't come up with it. But you can see, Lilly's the main target. He looked over to him. Gomez did, even though they had three receivers here to the near side. He didn't even take a peek here this near side. Just threw it up toward his best receiver, and look at tipped, almost behind him, just behind him. Couldn't make the play. It looks like the Chapman Panthers are going to come out with the W. Hard-fought game, though.
Hard-fought game, but you got to love being able to come out into the victory formation. Defense able to hold the line. Panthers with a big touchdown there at the end, Justin.
Yeah, I mean that play, I wonder if you ask Michael Leahy 10, 15 years from now, if he'll remember that exact play here on senior night, here in such a special day, in a tough game against Laverne. I mean, that was such a spectacular play.
As the clock winds down, both teams congratulating each other on a very hard-fought game. Laverne, as we mentioned in the pregame, much better than their record indicates. They gave the Panthers quite a scare tonight. Their defense stepping up, putting a lot of pressure on the Panthers. Coach Owens having to go to the back of his playbook to find a play to score a long touchdown there. And so, senior night for the Panthers goes down as a win. Panthers move to 6-1 on the season extending out their win streak to 6 games. 2 games left on the schedule, both road contests. Next one, November 8th, a week from today, at Redlands, likely determining the SCIAC championship. And Justin, the end of this game's got to make the Panthers feel a lot more confident about their end game execution.
Yeah, I mean, they're a lot more confident because they did get the win, but I mean, you really want to see the Chapman team blow out a Leopard team. I mean, only 15-point game, it's a good win, but the way they've been playing earlier in the season, I mean, it's just not going to do it if they go out to Redlands and play like this. They really want to clean up all those penalties. They want to run the ball more effectively. It's going to be an interesting game next week.
Absolutely. It'll be a very exciting one to enjoy for the Panthers as their seniors. Those 23 seniors that came here on a mission to get that SCIAC championship, looking like they'll have an opportunity for that as they remain undefeated in SCIAC play, still perched at the top of the SCIAC.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to hear from Coach Owens later here this week, not only about this game, but the game next week. I want to see how he thought his defense played. I thought his defense played pretty well. I mean, only giving up that touchdown late here in this game, only giving up 2 field goals, 6 points in 3 quarters, really not too bad if you're a defensive coach. And I mean, not only this offense has been very good, but that defense has been a big key for the Chapman team.
Absolutely, and an emotional moment here for the Chapman Panthers. The last time these seniors will be on the field as they run off towards the band. And we'll take a look here at all the seniors on this Chapman University roster, starting with some of the stars on the team. Leahy, Greg Johnson, who was injured tonight with a foot injury, but he's been a big part of the defense, captains for him. And what a fantastic class for Chapman University. Class of 2015 will be one for the books as we continue to go through and look at the variety of positions that these Panthers cover. Sean Davey, Layton, Harris Jr., Tamashiro, Colladell, Hornstein, Steele, Chapman News' own Mingione, Moss, Carter, Izakune, Jordan, Livingston, Kofer, Ebby, and of course, they will end their careers wearing the Chapman logo proudly.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great 4 years or 2 years even for some of these players. I mean, and even here with tonight's win, it was a nice hard-fought victory. And looking at the coaches, I mean, you can see they're pretty upset. Not too many smiles going around even with the team. They know, even though they got the win, their job's not done. But yeah, they should be proud to wear the colors that they're wearing here tonight.
Coming up, we have full game highlights, and we'll hear from Michael Leahy here on the Chapman Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Wilson Field here on senior night. A successful evening for the Panther football team, winning 28-13 over the Laverne Leopards, finding a way to hold off the Leopards, whose high-octane offense really kicked into gear just at the end of the game, Justin. So bracing that attack, holding off that onslaught of offensive yardage, big time for next week. And Jules, our sideline reporter, is standing by with Michael Leahy. Jules.
Hi, guys. I'm here with the Chapman quarterback, Michael Leahy. Michael, you kind of did it all tonight. Ran the ball, threw the ball, and then caught that pass at the end. Talk us through that sort of big third down play you made at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great call by head coach Bob Owens and then Casey Shine up in the box. And we've been running that play for a couple weeks, kind of just waiting for the right time to use it. And it was just a great play call and a great throw by Sean Myers on that play. Just put the ball right on the money. So.
Not a bad catch either. Obviously, you guys have a big game next week coming up against Redlands. How do you guys get ready for that? It's going to decide the SCIAC championship. How do you kind of get your mind right for that game?
Yeah, I mean, just basically just get in here on Monday and then just start watching film. And, you know, since I've been here since my freshman year, we've played them close every year and we've lost every time. So, you know, we still have the sour taste in our mouth from last year. So we're just going to just prepare for the game and hopefully come out with a win.
Great. Thanks so much for talking to us. Good luck next week. Back to you guys up in the booth.
Jules, thank you so much for your great work tonight down the sideline, giving us a lot of help. And Justin, let's run through the full game highlights here.
Yeah, I mean, very tough win as the running game really did well here did a lot here for Laverne Dallas Parent with a nice run, and then Leahy with the pass over here to Jemerson with a nice block from Sean Myers there on the outside. I mean, Leahy, statistically didn't get the 300-yard game, but you know what? He made the plays when he had to. Right there is Ezekuni, and then here to McKibbins. I mean, he used all his weapons here tonight. Justin Gomez didn't have the best game, as you can see there, just getting tackled, and then Jemerson once again there in the flat. No one there. I mean, Leahy, he's such a leader, as you can see with that post-game interview. He just wants to come in on Monday, get some tape. I mean, or watch some tape. Ezekuni once again. I mean, he's another senior playing his last home game. And hats off to Laverne. They had such a good game here today. I mean, it's such skill they have. I mean, and then there's that play. I tell you, I won't forget that play here. I mean, it sealed up this game on senior night. What a special moment for maybe the best team in this program's history. Michael Leahy finishing it off with a receiving touchdown of a long one, I should just say.
Certainly the best program in Division III history for the Chapman Panthers. Taking a final look at the game summary. Panthers not dominating on either side. Leopards outgaining them. Both teams had one turnover, but you know the stat that matters, Justin. The score, 28-13 Panther lead.
Yeah, the final score. And I mean, the Panthers offense, I think if they look back at these statistics and see that they got outgained by Laverne, that might give them a little bit motivation to go into Redlands, practice well, read some more tape. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited about next week.
Earlier this week, Nikki Lorenzen, Chapman Broadcast Network reporter, met up with the team, and here's what she had to say.
Thanks, Kent. This is our final home game of our season, and for our seniors, it is the last home game of their career. I had the pleasure of meeting up with a few of them and reflecting on their past 4 years here.
Working hard, trusting in your teammate, your partner next to you, and just going out there and giving it 110% each time you're out on the field. Just being a part of one of the best teams out there. We finally made it to a ranked team, or ranked in the nation. I think we're 24th right now, so just, coming from such a long way.
Definitely we keep progressing each year I've been here. My first year here was a 4-5 season, and a lot of the guys who were there that season left a real bad taste in their mouth. Even to today, we're a real competitive bunch, and I think we just want to keep improving, and now obviously we're having a lot more success, and we want to just keep going forward. I'm just going to miss the guys on the O-line. We've always had a real solid group of guys who play well together and enjoy each other's company and work hard together, and it's been real fun doing that. Favorite memory over the last 4 years? I can't pick just one. It's been too many. I've had, played with a lot of great guys, played with, a lot of good friends, and I can't just pick one out of the hat right now for you guys. It's been great. Hopefully this year we get, a SCIAC championship and maybe some playoff wins, national championship hopes, man.
It means a lot to me. It did go a lot faster than I thought it'd be, and can't believe I'm in this position already, and pretty much go out there giving my all one last time at Chapman. It feels pretty good knowing that we had a losing record my freshman year. We got a little bit better my sophomore year, a little bit better last year, and this year, being where we are, it's pretty cool knowing that, we helped make the program where it is right now. I miss being around the guys. I miss playing football, obviously, but I'm going to always be coming back and seeing how they're doing anyway. So.
Playing Panther football means to me just a lot of hard work, dedication on and off the field, and just growing as men. I felt like we need, the seniors especially, just a winning tradition, and then just have that tradition carrying on.
It means a lot. It's been a great experience. It's a great community, family, and we work hard, so it's a big thing. I'm really happy to be here. I'm blessed. It's a great place to be. Definitely winning. I'd like to be, a part of the first Chapman football team to win a SCIAC championship. That'd definitely be a big thing for us. We got our first shutout as a defense in the past, I think, 10 seasons, so that's another big thing. But above all, I want to when I leave, I want the guys behind me to think and know Osa taught us how to play this game the right way with passion and energy, and I want to play like him in terms of his enthusiasm and the way he plays the game.
I learned how to work with others, especially appreciate others and the work they do for us. I want to leave a legacy of winning and continuing the tradition that we've set forth here.
You heard it here first. Our seniors are hoping to leave a winning legacy on the field. I'm Nikki Lorenzen. Let's send it back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate the story. Love the energy and the fire from the Chapman seniors. And to wrap up tonight's broadcast, I want to take the time to thank the 23 seniors on the Chapman football roster. Good luck to them in the coming weeks. I want to thank our SID, Doug Aiken, who gives us so much information and a lot of his time. I want to thank Steve Herson, professor who helps run this, along with our tech guru, Dave Goodhart. Without Dave, this would not run very well. And this is our final football game here on the Chapman Broadcast Network, but you can catch us on the basketball court here in the coming months, and we look forward to you tuning in to us there. So the final score here at Wilson Field, 23-15. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a great evening.
We're the Panther football seniors, and you're watching the Chapman Broadcast Network. Yeah!